Data view. Okay. So hope we discussed up to the functions, right? We are discussing functions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the named function, this is very just for a function, we need to give the name. We need to use the keyword called fun. Fun is the keyword to describe a function, to define a function, right? Here add is a function, these two parameters, and this is the function. Let me quickly copy this thing. Yes. So this thing, see, I'm calling the add function and passing 1 to as parameters, right? It adds that 1 to passes to n and m, written as 3, right? Okay. And we can do like this. You can go to view, you can do something like what the data type of each each argument. You can do like this.
Number.
This is also one way of defining the function. Okay. So don't give number, by default it will take, because we are passing 1 and 2, right? It intermediate treats as a number. Okay. But this is also one way. Don't confuse it. So if you see that kind of syntax, okay, this is one thing.
So it is smart enough to know this is the numbers.
Yeah, because you're passing it. If you pass
So I have a question. So I see that the output right now is 3. It does the calculation, and so in this section, what we're at, what makes the print, I don't know. What I'm saying is that you didn't create a variable to print the result, and I thought somehow you have to say print add or.
see here, I'm just passing two strings. I'm
Yeah.
This is the a concatenation this one operator. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is very simple. The fun begins from here, from the lambda expressions, from lambda.
Okay.
Here things become little critical, but don't worry, we'll solve this one. Okay. Lambda means it is a function without a name. Okay, there is no name given to the function, right?
Okay.
So let me take a simple example of this one. So we take this simple example. See, actually, here in the body, this given an expression, right? Okay. So the function is returning 2 plus 3. Function returning 5. Value is 5. 2 plus 3, 5. To call that function, we need to give these two. So close the arrow and open arrow. Okay. So this is called unnamed function. There is no name function. This is called lambda.
Unnamed function.
Yeah, this is called lambda. There is no name.
So every time you see a 2 and braces like that or parentheses like that together, it's in lambda is a function. And if it has some name, it will be there. Otherwise, it's unnamed function.
Exactly. Okay. So if you see some good example, you can able to understand over here. This thing I think we discussed in the earlier session. Let me quickly.
Yeah.
So here there is no name to this function, and name returns n plus m. So what I am doing is I am assigning this function to a variable.
Yeah.
Now variable become function. Okay. I am assigning a function to the variable. Now this variable become function. So to this variable I can pass the arguments. I can I'm sorry. I can
Oh, sure.
I can use this variable as a function now. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So this is just a laptop. Yeah.
So, and Ganesh, so that example you had, and so it looks like we defined the function before the argument, right?
Argument. Without argument. You see?
What is it? What is the screen that has? Yeah. So here we're saying that on the header we say variable called add, and it's equal to a function, right? And the function has a two argument,
Correct.
two primaries, n and m,
Correct.
and we want a n plus m, right? So and in the body we're calling and
In the function programming, right?
yeah,
Can assign. We can pass the functions as a value to the variables.
that's right. Yeah, I do that all the time. But
Yeah.
what's different here is that
Yeah.
the body has the add, right?
Body has.
And
Yeah.
the body has the word add and 2 and 3, right? Inside the I know 2 and 3 are like some kind of a parameter or argument, that parameter that's we passing to the function, right? I understand that part. What's not clear is that the header, the add is a variable. It's clear because it has a var, right? But the body, the word add within the after followed by the followed by the add in the body is that how you call a function?
So this one, right? Add.
Yeah, that's the. I would just want to understand that add. I understand 2 and 3 we're passing,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the add, and is that saying? So explain to me the connection between the. I know the first add on the on the header that's a variable. I know that
Yes. Yes.
because it has a var add, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But the second add in the body, how does he know and is a variable, or how does he know this is a function?
Okay.
The word add.
Yeah. Let me do one thing. Copy this entire thing in the playground. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, already is playground, right?
yeah.
Now I'm creating a variable. Something. So if I just comment it out, comment it out, this has some. Name. Just
Yeah. This time you print in the name.
the name is whatever this variable I'm printing, right? So
Yeah.
name variable holds what? It holds a string.
Yeah.
Here, add variable holds what? It holds a function.
Yeah.
But normal, it doesn't hold normal string or integer, right? It holds a function.
Okay. Yeah.
It holds a function. To call this variable, to use this variable, we need to pass the arguments, whatever that function is required. Therefore, we need to pass this one. We need to call that variable
Okay.
by passing the arguments.
Then add in the body is acting like a function. Then it's not a variable anymore.
Yes, exactly. Like a function.
Yeah, that's right. In other script I use, so if I'm doing this, that means I'm calling a function called add and I'm passing this information so that it can does the calculation and return the result back, right? And so it looks like it.
Assign the function to these variables. Therefore,
Yeah.
It is a variable function now. It's a function. It's function now. Okay. Yeah.
So it's function. Is a function that passing and to a parameter into the the function called add.
Correct. It is not storing the outcome of the function. It is storing entire function only. Okay. It's storing the function only. It's storing. It's not storing the outcome of function. You can do like this. If you want to store outcome, what you can do is you can put something like this.
Like a var or something. Oh,
Some, so you can capture the outcome to some field.
I like that.
Okay. But add stores entire function. It add now it's no more a variable actually. It becomes function because the storing a function into the variable, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But so add won't store the outcome.
So and this is really an interesting way of coding stuff. So in a way that's very simple, which is you pass in the add to this and 2 and 3, right?
Yeah.
It goes up there,
Yeah.
and then it does that calculation.
Correct.
Then if you want to print, you could do that to print. And okay, I think I got it now.
Now storing that outcome some field.
Yeah.
Okay. Lambda is put some practice on the lambda.
Yeah, I need to practice more.
You create and call a lambda function that does the same as a is.num function. Is.num function. What is is.num function? Let me go back over here. One minute.
Yeah, it sounds like a math thing.
See, here the create an is odd num function which receives one parameter and returns true if an odd number or false if not.
Yeah.
Use mod function in the body of the is or name function returns modulo. You know modulo, right?
Yeah. If it's so it's divided by 2, then is
num some number I passed to this is or name function. Okay.
mm,
If two separate parentheses.
okay, if a number more 2.
To this function, I will pass a number. If the number mod 2 is equal to 1, right?
Okay.
Cat divided by 2, it is even number. If it is 1 comes, it is an odd number, right? It's not divided by. Okay. So by calling that function, how can I call that function? Num. The num of some 39. 39 is true number, right? It is odd number.
Yeah.
Okay. If you pass 30, that is even number. It will become false, right? Okay. So this is the simple. Then you calling that function.
Yeah.
What he's saying is create and call lambda function that does same as the is function for previous exercise. The lambda should receive one parameter and return true if that parameter is an odd number and false otherwise. Same what we need to do in the lambda. Okay. So what I'm doing is variable takes a number. What I'm assigning is a lambda now. Okay.
Okay.
Lambda.
It's not. N plus M. So this time you're not gonna use if statement, you use the lambda.
Now, yeah, this entire thing is lambda from here to here.
Okay. So
Okay.
equal to number. That I think the first part is understand. So this time you use if.
Yeah. What a highlighted, right? The highlighted part is
Yeah.
called lambda. Okay. See, if I copy this thing, I can put somewhere in a explain in a,
I think I'm following this. This is the and the other if statement you use and the lambda. I don't see. The only thing I see is that the dash greater sign. That's only thing. What makes what makes this and statement a lambda?
this one, right? Yeah. I told, see, this is a, I told it's a lambda. What's lambda means? Lambda means unnamed function. So if you see this arrow, right?
Okay.
What this arrow means? This is the thing before arrow is the argument list, the parameter list.
Okay.
The code after arrow is a body of the function. Okay, it's like this. Okay, it's body of the function, right? So this body will get executed by taking
Mhm.
parameters from the parameter list, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That thing you call a lambda. Yeah. Before arrow, it's a parameter list argument, and after
Yeah.
it's a body. The thing it will be executed for a function. So for this there is no name because it is a lambda, right? Got it.
Okay.
Lambda is assigned to the is or name variable. Now this variable holding the function.
Yeah.
You can use this variable as a function. Right? So here now instead of here, what I can do is
Is add
here you need to use this, right? Here is input. What
mhm.
output you need to get? Uh, not value. Right. So this is what is saying is whatever value in this year 2021 is the
221, yeah, 2021.
right 2021. So it is an odd number. Therefore return true, right? Okay.
Okay.
So now important thing is we need to define a lambda. How you define a lambda? Right. So for definition of lambda, we need to store that lambda into a function, that variable. That thing you need to remember. Always we store the lambda to variable. Okay, when we are defining header part, if you defining lambda as header part, it should be stored in a variable.
So can you keep that line, keep that line by the way it is, and create a new line for lambda to compare with?
New line. Where's the new line?
Yeah, just keep that line the way it is. Maybe open a new line.
Like this.
No. No, go back again. So go to the end, go all the way to the end and hit enter. All the way to the end.
Yeah.
Hit enter.
Okay.
Then hit enter. Then let's create the lambda. I want to see the difference.
Okay. Like this. Something in this one. Storing that's n minus 1. This is lambda only. Some n is okay. Num plus 1. Num plus 1. Lambda only, right? For a number, we need to add a number and return that one. This is a function only. But where we are storing this function, we are not storing any variable, right? So if it's not valid, it returns an error. Whereas if you create like this, where see something,
Yeah.
C by 1, some variable like C by 1,
Yeah.
you can store like this. By in C by 1 is a variable that holds this number is called number plus 1.
Is that like a lambda? The second one?
Lambda. You want to use this variable, how you call this variable? Just put a variable, sorry. Variable name. And variable is say no more is a normal variable. It's a function variable, right? It takes the argument. So we need to pass that argument. That argument, if you pass some 30, it is 30. How is it 31?
Yeah.
Number plus 1 is incrementing by 1, right? Okay. So you can
So line 3 is a lambda or normal expression? Line 3.
Line 3, this one.
Yeah.
This one is lambda we are storing inside this variable is an whereas this is also lambda. This lambda function is storing in a inc by 1 variable.
Yeah. Okay. So they're both lambda.
Both are these variables are holding lambdas.
Okay.
Both are variables that are holding lambda functions.
Lambda function. I got it.
So if you want to use those variables, we need to use those variables as a functions, not as a normal variable.
Right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think that's what my confusion was, but now it's clear that it's a lambda function, like a variable, like acting like a lambda.
Exactly. That's the right word used. Acting like a lambda. Yeah. I think that word we have been told. Variable acting as a lambda. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Now, see. Yeah. Let me copy this thing. So this concept is we can pass a function as an argument to the another function.
Okay, 1 second. So filter. So the first one is a function.
Yeah.
So filter numbers and an index is add num, and it's going to go to add num. Then we say n. Whatever that n was, Yeah, the n made 2 equal 1.
Confusing?
Yeah. So go ahead, explain, please.
Yeah. So in data view, there are higher order functions. Higher order function means for a function, okay, we can pass another function as argument. See, this is filter is a function actually. It is
Mm,
it's a predefined function. It's a standard
yeah,
function.
yeah,
Okay.
filter.
So it takes two arguments. First argument is an array. Second argument, we are passing a function as an argument. Right? It's no longer we are not passing integer or string. We are passing function as a second argument. Okay. So let me go back to here and let me go through this one. Uh, Lambdas are values just like strings, objects, and booleans. I'll tell you what is the lambdas are values. Okay. Values can be passed to functions and arguments as well returned from functions. Okay. It's like this. Let me give this very simple example. Let's go with the example only here. What my intention is from 1 to 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 5. So out of these 5, I need to
Uh-huh.
odd numbers, right? That's the requirement.
Okay,
Right?
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
So numbers.
So for that, there is a standard function called filter is available in the database. It takes two arguments. First argument is the array. What do you want to filter? Here I want to filter this thing. I will pass
Yeah,
that first argument.
yeah.
Second argument is a condition on what base of what condition you want to filter this array. Okay, that condition I am passing as a lambda function. Okay, this condition passing lambda function. For example, let me take one here. 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 5. Taking this array,
Mm.
I am executing this condition. This lambda
Okay, okay.
here n means first time it will take 1.
Okay.
But
And he's gonna index that, right? 1 through 5.
comma index is
That's crazy, man. One, now I understand. The n index, and we say is add num, and it's passing one num.
sorry, is a num of 1.
Yeah.
If you pass is a num of 1, it returns C. It returns 1, right? Because 1 more 2 is equal to 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got 1. Go in this place, right?
Mm.
In this place, or 2. What is 2 more 2? It is not equal to 1, right? 2 more 2 is 0 actually.
Mm.
So here what happens? This becomes false actually, right? So it returns false. If returns false, this 2 will not, pass to the filter. It
Will not, it will not print.
won't reach. Okay. And next, let me clear this one. So, it gives the eligibility of each number 1 to 5. Is it able to,
Yeah.
output or not?
So this one, yeah, line 9, I understand.
Yeah.
Now it moves to line 4,
Line 4.
and on line 4, it grabs the n, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're saying n equal to whatever the number was, mod by 2, equal to 1. So here, where does the what is the print is this the where is the which line that prints the output 135?
See, here what happens is we are passing this an input, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And what this returns? This entire thing.
put put them in the index, and it's passing one at a time
Yeah. Okay. See.
to is odd number.
Fine. Now assume one enter to this function.
Yeah,
Okay. This is one.
yeah,
It's become one, right?
yeah.
So if this is or now executes, what it returns? It returns true or false.
So 1 divided by 2 is false.
First one will go, right? One will go. One
Yeah.
two. One mod two is a one. One mod two is equal to one.
Okay.
Yeah. One
So
is divided by two. One mod two is equal to one. So is equal to one. One is equal to one means true, right?
okay. Yeah.
That's true. Okay. This entire thing from here to here returns true. Returns true means this one will go to the output. One is eligible.
Okay. I see. I see. I see.
And second, 2 will go. 2 mod 2 is equal to 0. 0 is equal to 1. No, 0 is not equal to 1. This
Yeah.
it is false. So 2 will won't go as to output. When 3 will go. 3 mod 2 is equal to 1. It satisfies, like 5 will go. Therefore, we got this result. Okay.
Cool.
So in the filter operator, right? What we remember is the filter is a function
Yeah.
array, and the second is the condition. If condition is true, right, that element is eligible in the array. If condition is false, that element is not eligible. That's the thing. Likewise,
Cool. Yeah. So only is gonna display or out only it's only gonna print whatever that meet the filter.
yeah. And here we can exclude some more examples. Therefore, we get yeah. The same example here. See,
Yeah.
filter this given array so it contains only numbers that are greater than 3 using a lambda. Okay, so I think I did this. Let me
So filter payload and index and negative greater than 3.
see here. Filter is a function, right?
Yeah.
This is a payload actually. This is entire thing is payload. And what my requirement is in this payload, I need to filter the items which are greater than 3. 0 is
Yeah.
not eligible. Minus 30 only though those items those are greater than 3. I need to filter it.
So the word n here, the letter n here, it's the data in the payload.
Yes. Yes. This is first time it is 0, second time 5, third time 30 minus 30. Likewise,
Yeah.
no. First time 0 will come over here. 0 is equal to 0 greater than 3, false, right?
Yeah.
Go to the output section. And 5 will come over here. 5 greater than 3, yes, true. This become true.
So I could use any letter like L, M, N, I don't have to use N.
You can put anything. Not
Yeah.
You text also fine over there.
Okay. So that's what the filter expects. Okay. So, but okay here. So now I'm putting everything in the payload in the filter. I could be more specific if I want it, right? Like a payload dot something, whatever that is, right?
You know
But
that?
still, say that for example, in a different example. This one I understand you put in filter everything in the payload, right?
Yeah.
In another example, for example, if you're filtering like a string or something, you could use payload dot, then the whatever that JSON is. So that, for example, you're looking for a person last name starts with M, for example, right? And you could do filter payload dot
Yes.
the last name, right?
Yeah, yeah, correct. Let me put that whatever you said. Let me put over here and put in the like like this. Two persons. Okay.
Mm, okay.
I'm taking three persons. Okay.
Yeah.
Some names I took. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And,
So
and what I might do.
we can say here filter like then payload dot
Yeah. Yeah.
last name, right?
Yeah. Um, filter. What I want to filter first. I want to filter the payload.
Yeah.
First,
Payload.
I have to pass a payload.
Yeah.
Second
And say for example like that last name.
condition. What condition is here?
Oh, payload. Okay. All right.
In
So the condition is we say like all right, last name, then index, I don't know.
two ways I can do last name dot starts with
First name, last name starts with E. Okay, got it.
last name.
To resolve reference of that. Yeah. Should work like $sign dot.
That's not right.
That last name.
Expected.
Maybe you do double quotation on the E.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not.
On the E.
Oh, cha. This JSON is not valid JSON. You need to proper
Comma there. Yeah.
tracking this one. Right? This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. Check its payload is properly. Yeah, no payload is working. Always should check it. Something
Yeah. That's right. The format was not correct.
now.
Cool. All right. So let's talk about this one. So payload filter, we say item and index. Okay, that's what the filter expects. An item for some reason is automatically linked to payload, right? And we say item that last name starts with E.
Adam last one is not starting, right? So
Yeah.
for each item represents each each person,
Yeah.
right?
Filter each item and put them in index. And we're saying that if the item that last name starts with E, show display. All right. I think, yeah, this is really good. I need to practice, but I think it's a very useful function.
Here also see the same example what we executed. In this case, right?
Mm.
What's the requirement is the price is greater than 5. So here
Yeah.
price is 4. We want the item which price is greater than 5. Right?
So item, yeah, index. Then we say item that last price, item that price,
Price.
then greater than 5.
Only one item.
Yeah.
Either 5 or less than 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
Over here is actual this is called lambda. The internal the filter inside this parameter, right?
Yeah.
Comma index. This is called lambda function actually.
Mm.
Okay. Filter is actually what is filter here?
Function.
Filter is a function, predefined function for the data.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes 2 arguments actually, right?
I think that's the thing that I need to remember. So certain filter like this with this filter accepts 2 parameters.
2 arguments.
Is it?
Yeah.
2, right?
Right. What are those two arguments? What is the first argument?
And first one is the item, which is the list.
No, not here, not here. Actually, see, filter actually accepts 2 arguments. First argument is the array.
Okay.
Okay. And the second argument is the condition.
The condition.
This is a condition. What
Okay.
condition? The price should be greater than 5, this condition. So this condition is executed on the array. What are this array? And we get the
So I like how you put it right now. This is good. This is you can also write like this, right? Filter, then the source or whatever the input is, right? Plus the condition.
Yes. First item, first argument is a array collection.
All right. Yeah.
It's a condition. On what base you want to filter that array? The first.
So item index greater than 5. Wow, this is good.
That's one.
I like how it's written right now than before.
So in the database, this is one way, and some people like in this manner. Some people put this in the front. It's rotation. This first argument you can pass as a filter.
Yeah, this is like a more complex, more like advanced way, but the previous way is much simpler to understand.
Yeah. Sometimes.
But I get it right now.
Right. So it doesn't matter where you put this one. You can. This function is act as a.
Okay. Got it now.
I'll give example so that you get an idea. Function as an act. So major in filter will take functions. We will pass condition, right? Condition is lambda.
Yeah.
And the same one we discuss infix notation. Infix notation means our function name argument 1. First we will pass arguments to function, right? Right. In information, first we put argument 1, then function name and argument 2. Like I described over here. Argument 1, function name, and this is
yeah.
Right. It's called infix notation.
Infix notation. So like when you do the exam certification, they ask you all that?
In exam?
Yeah.
No, they won't ask about this. They will do scenarios and they will, expect the answer for the scenarios. Some kind of small these problems. Next we see about the connectivity to different target systems. Like I said, database, JMS,
yeah,
managed system, and Salesforce. Okay.
But can we do that? Can we do that though while we building a project?
But I suggest you do examples for each use case. How to connect to database, for example.
Okay.
How to connect to JMS and how to connect, how to send a message to queue. If you practice those things, then on the dots and we build the project. That would be good.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, we'll do that then. So this next one, so you're saying, learn how to connect to the JMS.
Yeah. First, database and JMS. Database.
Okay.
The database and JMS are very simple.
Cool. Maybe we do this Saturday, and Sunday we'll do the first project.
So I recommend go through all these examples once, study this one.
Yeah.
I have any question, any doubt, you can ping me on the WhatsApp, you can email me your questions. Okay. So I can respond back right away with your the clarification.
Yeah.
Or else with the solution for your problem. So you can quickly finish up your practice. I think so. So juice, map, these three are important. So I think training is required on this, but if you feel you can cover, you can come back with your questions, that's also fine. Want to quickly wrap it up, or else we want training also, I can happy to provide, discuss these examples for all these things in this area.
Excellent.